Good afternoon, duplicants. Well, we seem to be living in interesting times. Because there was a patch, let's see, notes posted 2 hours ago. Let's see, solar panels have a higher max wattage. So panels at max wattage for more of the day. I'll have to see what the exact numbers are. Methane generator produces more waste heat. Okay, that was related, but not exactly it. Petroleum generator uses less fuel. Okay, so yeah, that was a disadvantaged power source. Fertilizer maker is no longer a methane power producer. Now it is a fertilizer producer with a specialized recipe, which means the recipe may have changed as well. Compost produces dirt. Fleet wheat requires dirt. Farm station still requires fertilizer. The key thing here is that my solution for power is no longer a solution. Reduce cost of bunker doors and bunker tiles. Yay. Puffed light bugs, something through water to avoid drowning. To effort to cry. Let's see, this says 4 viewers. AutoHost still says Nan. Go Twitch. Hatches no longer try to move vertically between floor tiles. Not sure what that's about. Comet plays damage sounds. It passes through tiles buildings. The crash. Simulation crash. Debug key crash. Shine bugs stop glowing when they're overcrowded. If only I had any shine bugs left. Oh, do you mean the 4? Yeah, well, I mean, I was hosting people and it was showing up as 20 something the last couple days. It was okay today. So yeah, I mean, there's been a lot of times I've even hosted somebody that said 1 viewer and it's like, wait, who's watching me? Who is it counting me because I'm on your channel, or I don't know. I don't know. Maybe the APIs don't even update when you're offline, so it's like getting the last number. But that didn't explain the 20s last week. Oh yeah, let's see. I have, well, 1 that I invited. 2, 3, 4, 5. There's another one that I'm not seeing right now. We're missing electrical longboard at the moment. Let's see. Liquids will attempt to displace their neighbor liquids if they have sufficient mass. This should reduce the occurrences of little puddles of liquid, stopping the flow of a much larger river of liquid. But checkerboard step patterns will still ultimately result in stall. Shinebug egg names capitalized or not capitalized, whichever. Pivot locations. Lightbug baby should no longer all look the same. Fix some string formatting. Unassigned jobs menu is localizable. Meteor detection sound effects. Ooh, that's actually good. But yeah, the power changes. And we'll have to see how cheap bunker doors and tiles are. Because it used to be cheaper to build bunker doors than tiles, so why I was doing that. Well, for the number of tiles that you got. Unless the preview image is wrong and they're actually bigger than that. Anyway. So yeah, power changes I think are the big one. Maybe some of the liquid flow stuff. And this will actually beep at me if people comment on it, so I should probably not leave that up. And yikes, these load times. Okay. Alright, so I don't think that will immediately affect me. Unless they've changed... Oh. It may have caused... I think it caused this to rebalance a little bit. Interesting. So yeah, we might want to look around a little bit. Bunker tile. Ooh, only 100. Bunker door. Ooh, and I think it's 4 tiles. So that actually balances things back in favor of bunker tile. Okay. Which means I could conceivably deconstruct my... You know what? It would be a net loss of material, but I could conceivably deconstruct my doors. Replace them with 4 tiles. And come out ahead. This one has some regolith on it. I don't know if I want to do that. This one might still be worth doing. Because I'm pretty sure it's 1, 2, 3, 4 tiles. Although, I'm not sure they could actually reach over here. And we have our, let's see, I turned this pump back on, right? Oh, and then so I think I have to turn this off to use up this hydrogen. Because I think we may have overpressured in here. Although I guess I could spit the hydrogen out here, or I could pipe it somewhere else. They still have the problem. Well, I can now that a centralized. Oh, we can look at some numbers. We can look at how bad the numbers are. Is it refinement? Now, I might in fact need a fertilizer synthesizer for fertilizer. Oh, it uses dirt now. Okay. Wait. Dirt, polluted water, dirt, phosphorite. Still makes some natural gas they have to deal with. And fertilizer. Did I see... Other compostables done into dirt. Yeah, so it doesn't directly make... Well, I mean, it gives you dirt. So, you have a source of dirt now. You can essentially recycle polluted dirt back into dirt. So, I mean, that makes it not... it's not as simple as some of their resource loops are. Or it's not as complicated as that is. Because it's like dirt to polluted dirt and back. So, power... I mean, I don't think they mentioned it changes to their natural gas needs 90 to produce 800. Yeah, you can't. It's not power positive. Petroleum. I don't know what the numbers of petroleum were before. Maybe it was like 3,000 or 4,000. And solar panels are up to 380 each at peak wattage. And I haven't even looked at glass yet. That's the thing that requires power. And yeah, I'm really low on coal. Oh, we have steel because we took down a bunker door. Oh, actually, I guess the exact height of this wouldn't matter as much anymore. So I think we were right around here-ish. Although the dupes could probably get up to there from this. That probably explains why this thing was here. I mean, this is actually fine for where we are. And, I mean, conceivably, I can more incrementally extend these now. We should probably keep this from getting filled up, though. And, yep, and then every once in a while, so one comes in at an angle and clears that out. Oh, we're starting to steam this water. Oh. Well, the dupes have suits. I mean, I can go in and insulate this. But this area is kind of our major spot of heat leakage right now. Man, the meteors are so hot. Oh, and speaking of which, we were working on trying to fill in this place where some meteors like to burrow for some reason. Oh, okay, we are generating water, so maybe the depressurization here is doing something. We've got no more holes in our roof here. Okay. Wait, why are we... Oh, okay. We were temporarily down some steel there. Oh, and we actually made some steel. Maybe they fixed that bug. So actually... how is... Oh, you know what? I think I had selected... You know what? I had at one point selected... I was breeding sage hatches to eventually eat my fertilizer. Yeah. Fertilizer synthesizer. Well, 60 grams of dirt, 120 grams of fertilizer. But it also takes the phosphorite and the water. So, I mean, I guess there's technically some mass increase there. Oh, I actually have to build the building to see. I said something about a specialized recipe, so I don't, maybe, is it one of those things where you have to pick a recipe for it now? I actually have to build it somewhere. Just to look at it. So, yeah. I mean, we're not going to be making as much, we're not going to be making any fertilizer unless I make a fertilizer maker. You are not the sage hatch feeder. You are not the sage hatch feeder. Polluted dirt. Well, we're not necessarily going to have a lot of polluted dirt anymore. This will be making more dirt. So that's going to be interesting. And I might actually, since we're not generating our polluted dirt here, I might actually want to move the compost piles somewhere. It would be somewhere else with... hand washing protection. We've got multiple sage hatchling eggs, and I don't know that we need them right now. So I scrounged. Oh man, the dirt. Wow. The dirt really is going down. Well, I mean, this will be making dirt. I don't know what else is making dirt. We scrounged and got some coal. But I no longer have an obvious plan for how I get power now. I mean, I guess I can head... Well, I've got a couple volcanoes. But man, the... steam power plant builds are so big, and sometimes you just don't have enough heat to make them worthwhile. At which point you want to use that for like a polluted water boiler instead, maybe. Although I could probably use the meteors as a boiler at this point. Oh, well, or I guess I want to move back towards stone hatches so I can feed them igneous rock. Which one is... I had one of these set aside, so you're definitely a stone hatch feeder. You, I think, are a sage hatch feeder. You, not that they really care, but biasing their overall diet. Okay, so I added that. So I think I might need to take dirt out of their hatch feeder. So that we're just doing sedimentary rock there to bias us towards stone hatches. So I can just feed them straight up rock. And we'll still have these guys doing their thing to refine some metal for us, which we're still doing pretty good on, and we'll get lots of gold digging out the slime. I just don't have a good power plan right now. Well, they did attempt to buff oil power a little bit, and okay, we'll definitely have too many sage eggs now. Smooth, stone, hatchling, sage. Anything else? The rest are kind of one of each. Got a lot of hatches. I was planning on moving the kitchen at some point. I wish you had a stat for how much coal you produced versus used. That'll get us more eggshell. But I think my that's the thing I was doing right before I left off. Also, our artist needs so much XP. I think I already removed a couple over here. What I wanted to do was, as an interim measure, as I was trying to rebuild this area. So we've still got a manual generator down here to cover some interim needs. I should probably get another temporary battery on the circuit, at least a temporary battery. Can we sneak? I'd rather not have metal in the hatch area. The easiest place to sneak that in is going to be, of course, they have to go to suits. Have at least a temporary battery on there. Building. I mean, this is going to end up going away. All right, we got at least a battery there. So the objective here is to get the coal, which is probably actually going to mean getting the manual generator as well, because it's a generator. The battery, a hydrogen generator. Well, you see, I want to have a hydrogen generator because you need to destroy stuff, but I think that means they'll be tuning it up even when we're not using it. And I could disable it based on availability of hydrogen, but they might still tune it. Well, you know what? Maybe we'll have to try that and see what happens. And actually, this thing is almost certainly going to have to be moved. Oh. And you need to get out of here before you eat all my stuff. I just maxed this just to say, stick them in there. If they get overcrowded, too bad. Go, Rancher, go. Ooh, an exosuit engineer. Joshua... let's see, we've got our understudy for Rancher. Oh, he might be able to go into some of these, now that he's already got the higher requirements. And that takes an architect. Has Devin done exosuit training? He has not. Okay, hatch captured. So actually we're gonna need to dig a little bit of this out. We totally build stuff out of the local material here. And I don't know exactly how this room is going to shape out right now. And it is going to need to be a room. Oh, we've got some automation wire left over here, too. Pneumatic door. I mean, sure, we want stuff to be pretty in the base, right? This area can be really pushed back arbitrarily. I can open up this as a walkable area so we can take out buildings. Oh. And where is... This is a 64 tile room. A power plant is a 96 tile room. This is a 96 tile room, so... I don't know if I can build out there, but that would give me the most room to build. However, that's going to impinge on my passageway here. That kind of affects my navigability to get... Well, I mean, I could turn this into a floor for access to this and have a door here. And then just have an upper exit. Well, I originally wanted this to be like a thoroughfare through. Although, if this is going to be a power room, I could probably move this power up and just run a line through. That means we're going to want to extend this stuff out here. Going to not need that. Get more tile out this way. This pitting's going to have to go. This ladder is going to have to go at some point. Unfortunately, I think this isn't exactly the wrong spot for dupe navigability through here. Although... No. Yeah, I think I can still get through. Ish. One thing we could do is actually come up this way, and that gives us navigation through to here. Oh, that's gonna not... Yeah, that's gonna not quite work out, is it? Well, if there's a ladder there, then we can do the door here. And they'll be able to come through here, they'll be able to come up this way, they'll be able to get down to this ladder here. So... And actually this entire ladder can go away at that point, which means this ladder is going to be kind of useless. You were a power wire that were... I don't think I'm going to want it there if I do keep it. And this is going to be kind of unnecessary. And I don't want this pipe in my face at the moment. Alright, so, power room. Now this was not a super stressed generator, but we got you. We've got coal storage. We've got coal generator. We're going to, the whole part of the purpose of this is to get a power control station. And, you know, maybe I should leave a little bit of room in case I need to do something else here. We're going to want auto insertion into the coal generator. Oh, smart battery. And then conductive wire. This is a partially visible area. Oh man, he's already going. Tuning up these things that aren't running yet. Alright, so I think we've got a coal generator over here. Which means either this needs to be turned into, at some point, not the generator, the coal storage. Either that needs to turn into a power room, or I need to arrange to run 2 circuits off of this. And automation. Oh. If I put the hydrogen generator in its own room, I could disable the station when there's no hydrogen in the pipe. Maybe. Oh, and do I have... I don't have a mechatronics engineer right now. Now, it's not complaining to me, but it might not be somebody's priority to build it. So, we'll have to see if that gets built. And then this passage could maybe be redone. You know, make this a straight line, then we'll have to look at any pipes, and... Well, I couldn't... Yeah, then it would be a 1 tile high, and I wouldn't be able to actually use it as a utility corridor or anything. So the other thing... Well, you know what? Turning these up is only going to be useful if these things are running. And right now they're just not running that much. So this should be power room. And actually, even like this stuff in the base just isn't gonna run that much. I don't think. High potential wattage, but low actual wattage. The ones that are gonna be really key are gonna be all my oxygen centers. Oh, what I need to do, I forgot about this, is try to bias which metals they use. I guess iron does have a use now. But I definitely don't want them using wolframite. Oh, and I could probably actually position this to insert the metal into here. Maybe. It's not going to leave me with room to put any extra paintings up. They're not going to spend too much time over here, I don't think. So we need to be covering that. And now this is going to be a slightly more natural power for that. And I might have to stick... he's an architect. We'll put him over there for a little bit. This is going to... We don't need a lot. But some raw metal. No, refined metal. Oh gosh, they could use steel for this? That's scary. We still got a lot of iron. And in the long run, we'll probably have gold, but... Oh, and then you... Well... It's like it has to be lower priority than... Ooh, speaking of which... This is a 5. This is a 6. Make sure it puts the coal in here. Alright, so that may help the main base a little bit. Oh, and we've built our arm. We're probably going to be building more arms. So, we've got this power station. Well, okay, I need to consolidate my power items over here. And the more direct way to do that is going to be to put the hydrogen generator this way. So if I put a door in here and close that off, I could turn this into a power room. So I might actually want to do... There's no germs here, right? Let's get a... Oh, there's already a container here? Oh, this is supposed to be for the coal. It's just we don't... Well, either we don't have a lot of coal or it hasn't gotten here yet. Oh, this one needs to be up to 2 so that it actually gets put in. Stations. I do want a separate thing so I can separately control the amount. And then power. Oh geez, we're gonna need to make sure you guys can get through here. And this is gonna have to be a door. Oh, you know what? Yeah, this is actually just an entryway, but they can come up here and get in, and that'll be fine. Are these... Okay, these are ice and... I think there's enough granite here, it'll never get too big of a room. Oh, I'm running my wire through there, so we're going to have to... Well, where is it actually going? So actually here would be the... Well, no, point-to-point connections have given me trouble in the past. So actually this would be where we want our heavy watt plate. And power, and... I probably... I don't have large amounts of conductive cable yet. But it's like somebody's going to be down here doing stuff eventually. So I might as well start doing some of my new construction in the better cable. And then the ventilation we will have to rewire. Oh, and of course it's backed up because we're oh. I need to figure out how to censor that, because that could be... Yeah, that could be a little bit of a factor in oxygen generation. Yeah, so in that sense, we're actually getting enough... Well, the circuit doesn't use power when it's not running, and it's not running when it's... But it did back up. Well, actually, we're just about to completely... Yeah, actually, so in order to empty the pipe, we're going to have to let you run. Ventilation. Unfortunately, I arranged everything to go the other way. Oh, you know what? This is an opportunity, since everything is messed up anyway, to redo this in a low-power circuit. I guess we should finish some of this construction so that our builders are available. And then we can set things up so that the piping is a little bit easier to handle. Alright, farmhand. So you are basically just about ready to take over as our rancher. Catalina. Which means we're soon going to need another understudy. I don't know, we're doing a lot of mining right now. Has Ada done this? There we go. Okay, and this, shouldn't we just have good settings for this over here? So, I mean, this is going to need a pipe. Oh, have we done any of our automation wire yet? Okay, yeah, those were already automation wired. I'm going to have to go around the automation station here. Alright. So you're draining the pipe. So ventilation. The way I did this last time was with 2 valves. Let's see, this pipe is ultimately feeding into suits. So I should probably double filter it as long as I got the chance. Alright. Oh. There. Well, actually, the oxygen I'm not worried about letting out. Hydrogen would be slightly annoying. Ventilation. Gas shut off. So we'll take this out somewhere. It doesn't really matter which order we filter the gases in. We will need sensor pass-through pump, sensor pass-through pump. So if we continue taking it out here, you know, I wouldn't mind having a tile of buffer on each. We'd have sensor, valve, sensor. I really need to find places to put good places to put Weezeworts. Gas pipe element sensor. So if we bring it out here and here, Then we'll have, when to replace this tile. Ooh, and that tile. Yep, nope. Yeah, okay, so we're done with all this. We're done with you, which also means we're done with you. Ventilation, gas shut off. Still waiting on this to get removed. So one after you. The exit vent for everything else. Gas pipe. Is the gas bridge scheduled? Oop, I skipped it. Gas bridge is not scheduled for deconstruction yet. Ventilation. Gas shut off. We've got this spot cleared. I mean, I could have worked around that, but I just didn't want to deal with it. Alright, so I guess we'll make you oxygen. And start getting wires hooked up. And ventilation. And then we can make you hydrogen. I mean, they'll still be able to see this, but whatever. I probably want to make sure everything's built and hooked up before we actually hook these systems together. You know what? We're at max pressure. I probably need to make this, use my little bit of plastic. And actually, the Drecos are starting to do pretty good. To make sure this system will not stop up. Oh. Start pumping that a little bit. Oh, power. Now, it might be interesting if you could do the conductive with the material selection, so you just had fewer things to click on here. I don't know. So what you probably want to do, and this is going to be far more of a service area, you're not going to be looking at too much, is run this through here, and then over, and then we can just take this out. And we're done with this, so we can eventually get our door in there. Alright, things aren't hooked up yet. So, that is the oxygen. And that interface is wrong, it's just kind of showing the last thing that was in the interface. Oxygen. You are the hydrogen. And if they've taken care of that stuff, we're never really going to be able to get... We're not easily going to be able to get power to this. And for that matter, it just needs to be a door. Might as well make it a drainage door. taking the sweet time bringing the metal, though. Like, I think we have gold? Okay, that's power it's complaining about. Okay, yep, we expected that rancher any moment now. So Bonnie... Wow, Bonnie's never done this series. Oh, do we have... Actually, getting everybody up to plumber would be pretty nice, too. We've got a lot of people doing that already. Electrical engineer. Nails. Oh, I paused. Alright, so are we... Oh. Yeah. And this oxygen was actually paused beforehand because of other reasons. Oh boy. Let's get a temporary tap in here. So we can finish this. Yeah, I have unfortunately set myself up where, like, pretty much all of my suits are being fed by oxygen supplies beyond them. It would just be really inconvenient to do it where you rerouted oxygen from far away to supply those suits. Now that's going to give... Unfortunately, that's going to give priority to the suits, but I mean, they'll fill up, and then we've got a big stockpile of pressure in the base, so... Everything will be fine! Okay, this does not require you to specify a recipe. Oh gosh. Yes, disabling it does not seem to disable doing power tune-ups on generators that are not running. Conductive. Construction errand assigned. We've got 2 architects. I mean, I might need more architects. Oh geez, we've got miner, electrical engineer. Well, I'm just starting to use an actual electrical engineer, so I probably need to get more people moving through that. We're a long way from getting another exosuit engineer. So maybe we have to wait on plumbers. Okay, so we got that. Oh, well. Is Bonnie... No, we've got a lot of people doing this. This is what I hate about this job system. It's just... Oh, Bonnie can't do mining. Can Ash can... Well, I mean, Ash can or Bonnie. And Bonnie can't dig. But Meep could dig. So if we do Ash can here... that's not doing tune-ups until he actually completes the series, though. But how's Bonnie on this? Bonnie can't dig. Well, yeah, just gotta have our understudy there. And eventually we'll have all our exosuit training done. It's just a slow process right now. Oh. Right, because that pipe... Wow, that's a little bit harsher than I expected. I mean, they're going to be breathing all the time they're in the suits. And we do need to get people over here to finish this project so we can get this oxygen going again. But nobody's delivering... Wait, is this... Oh. This has a higher priority. I was probably trying to get it so it would pull things out of here into there. But storage shouldn't override delivery, should it? I only want to do the build priorities, not all the storage boxes and stuff. We've got refined gold. None allocated to pending errands. Is this a bug? Or the overbuilt stuff doesn't get scheduled properly? Because it got delivered. Alright, well this thing needs to be disabled until we actually start using power. Maybe I could hook this into the disable signal, because like right now... Actually that would kind of make sense, wouldn't it? If we're not using power, disable it. If we are actively using power, they can turn it on every once in a while. So they're delivering the materials. Now is somebody gonna come in here and actually build the stuff? I mean, I guess I can switch back to regular heavy watt wire. That's something that's... Okay, so overbuilding the conductive wire kind of works, but it's a little bit bugged. Nope, and we're storing iron in here, so it gets picked up right away. Isn't that nice? It's a little bit scary. Well, I mean, yeah, okay, we're starting to get some oxygen through, so it's not gonna be fatal. We're building automation wire. Error? Oh, he changed his mind, I guess. It's like, I don't think I'm building that many things right now. Alright, so what else do we got here? So this is not super high priority. This is not super high priority. This is not super high priority. This doesn't have a priority. This doesn't have a priority. That actually needs to... Actually, we do want to be at 6. So, maybe that will have them do it? But it's like, what are... I may have had some construction projects. I mean, maybe we got access to do some repairs out here or something. I guess I'm going to have to follow my architects around and see what the heck they're doing. Because they're not doing what I want. Alright, so Joshua and Max. Joshua's taking a nap. Which reminds me I want to move that compost pile because we're not generating dirt back here anymore. Joshua is, you know what? Sometimes after a load cycle, when we're still in follow camp, which is very disorienting. Miner is digging, art student is arting, exosuit engineer is supplying, digging, supplying, operating. Architect says he's building. Plumber is tidying. Architect says he's building. Exosuit. Well, I got lots of people good at tidying. I don't know. Oh, you probably don't need to be double up from last time I had to fudge with things. I mean, I really don't know if tidy is a thing that used to be a high priority for a lot of people. I mean, I could probably bump up building as a secondary priority for more people, really. Yeah, these actually seem to be okay. Joshua is cooking. Okay, we've got 2 suits out. Okay, so what are people doing with this, all the suits then, if they're not building? We're delivering stuff to these storages. So the couriers are all getting in there first. And no one's building. So, yeah, well, I've got this hallway now. Or maybe I could move exosuits up here somewhere. Or just make the exosuits here and then close this off. Well, that would also apply to this, which has its own exosuits. So, but now we're building stuff. Alright, we've got our piping. So actually, we do need to be in ventilation. Nope, we got some polluted air in there while we were working. I think we got the overflow valve. There must have been a lot of polluted oxygen around here. Alright, now we can take out our little excess overflow thing here. So that they are fully independent. Oh, I guess gas backups can... Well, I mean, oxygen going out here is not a problem. Hydrogen going out here? I mean, I guess that makes the Weezewarts more efficient. And it won't actually block up the network. That's... For an oxygen system, that could be good. Oh my gosh, we're idle? Oh, boys. Oh, boys. How's our steel doing? Not great. It's like, I almost want to do this, but you know what? For my purposes, the exact level of this thing doesn't matter. So if I do a little thing around here, I can do bunker tile here. Oh well. Okay, it's easier when this thing is one item. And then I can deconstruct this. And I have just enough to do that. And it'll get me a little bit of steel back. Ooh. I guess I can wait until a little bit more gets destroyed here, but that's... Man, they just keep coming in right here. I guess that's why we dug into this big thing, because I just like hitting this spot. Yeah, similar here is just a really common meteor spot. Alright, so... How is... Ooh. Well, I mean, we're still getting hydrogen into there right now. So it hasn't backed up yet. I know there are probably coal mining areas that I still need to take layers down on. And there's still a little bit of darkness to push back as well. Morning! Although a lot of it is in danger of meteors. Alright, so we've got... oh, that is a natural gas geyser. Man, well, that area is already so hot it kind of doesn't matter if I break through that abyssalite right now. Or I could actually kind of go through here and you'll have a little bit of coverage. Ooh, I might hit... Yeah... This is technically going to be vacuum here. So we're going to want to put a door here. Oh, man! Little door, I'm sorry. I'm so used to my other one beeping at me. And that looks like that must have been a while ago. You ought to keep that in my field of view. How do we get hydrogen out here? Oh, maybe from the open side on this area. Oh, man. Yeah, the superheated stuff has been getting in here. Does that mean... No, we've not baked out all the germs yet. We still got some coal down here. And on this end, we still got coal over here. What were we mining? What were we mining over here? I don't think sedimentary rock is a big deal. There's some coal there. And there's some coal down there. Ooh, we got coal here. And still you managed to be idle? Alright, so... Alright, we're still refilling the suits down there. Ooh. Okay, we are overflowing hydrogen, in fact. Well, I mean, I guess if we don't need it for power, it'll end up in here, and then, you know, if I need to turn around and filter it back later, we can do that. Actually, spitting it out here wouldn't be a terrible thing, because I got a collection point for it. Alright, so... Alright, I might be able to figure out a place or somewhere around here. Actually, why do I even have this jog? And then somewhere around here, you can put in a door. And... I guess somewhere around... Morning. Here we put in a door. And... Oh, we got heavy watt going through all these spots. And we kind of wanted to start replacing this stuff. Oh, although we're going to kind of have to shut it down for a little bit. So like this entire... thing will just go through here and replace this entire run. No, actually, the only reason I'm doing this is for room purposes. Oh, I'm gonna have to actually find space. I mean, actually. Okay, this does... Oh, I can't close that off, so... Oh, and then actually this also... needs to get shifted over. Oh yeah, and we're working on this. Alright, we're done with that, and the meteors keep falling on my head. So I mean, these, once we're done, we can just destroy. But it looks like we had a glancing blow through here that did a lot of damage. So I probably need to actually move this ladder over so it's harder to get incidental damage like that. Alright, and... Ooh. Well, this should fall... How do we get material through... This must be... That's regolith. How does it get through the wall? Okay, this confirmed this does not work. And I guess if I get back up here, I could do it from that side. It's like, how is this junk getting through the wall? I guess I need to replace this with a ladder so that at least it can fall down a little bit. And we should have people working on... Ooh. Oh. It's staying steam. Which reminds me. At some point, we're not going to be getting... Yeah, so maybe we were overpressured on hydrogen here. Oh, wait. Okay, I have been filtering this. But we're over pressure. Good thing we've got small amounts of plastic. Okay, that's getting a little bit cold. It's a cold-ish. And I don't know why there's so much hydrogen over here. Yeah, it's a little bit hot in here. Just a little. I'm gonna have the element change issues if we keep pushing this out, actually. But we do need to get that stuff out of there. So yeah, we've got the deconstruct order on that. We've got more meteors falling on my head. And more meteors falling on my head. Oh, and we're working on power here. Alright, we have a redundant circuit nowhere here. And that didn't even take for some reason. And then I will need to figure out... Man, can I even fit a... Well... I might be able to put this somewhere else. That is just out of range. Well, I mean, the battery could be anywhere on this... Anywhere. I just have to run the wires to it. Where can I actually put a power station? I mean... My water level's down. Even my polluted water level is down? Oh, maybe the polluted water is steaming over here. Wow. Okay, we haven't removed this door yet, but there used to be a whole bunch of stuff over here. Do I need to have access to the center of this thing? That would be disappointing. Because I kind of wanted to keep... Well, let's try and take out some of this stuff. Alright, so there are still places left to explore. Oh, we were digging over here a little bit, and then we dug it. And sure enough, there is vacuum, and we haven't built this stuff yet. So, I mean, this is kind of... well, you know... We can try to block that off, and then I can try to build something over here while I'm in the area. And actually, sedimentary, because we haven't actually dug any granite yet. Maybe that's the geyser. So that'll get us kind of over that way. Got a little bit of darkness over here. Don't know if we'd find anything major. We could just kind of like go through here a little bit. And that might push it over a tad. Or actually, let's start just extending this. That'll push us over a tad. Got another volcano up there. Possible source of heat, which I mean could be energy. There's still some coal down here. Ooh, well this we can arrange to stair step up. How? 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 Did I actually join something up? How? So this controls a lot of stuff. Okay, it's not in the dock. So you dropped it somewhere, you doofus. I need the overlay, and I need you also to get the heck out of my... Ah! Well, I don't need that as much. One, two... So did somebody drop it and somebody picked it up? How? So I think this is their current path, which I think she's going back anyway. But it's like, how do you even go through a checkpoint without picking up a suit? You're an exosuit engineer. You should know better than this. And more bad paintings. Oh, speaking of which. More practice for our artist. Okay, we're actually positive on the polluted water now. So we might have to start thinking about some boiling or germ treatment systems. Wait a minute, why? Oh, gosh. Well, that's why that one's backed up. Burning coal and not hydrogen. Oh, how's our eggs doing? I know we hatched at least one of these recently. Smooth hatchling, crack one of those. We had some kind of, yeah, crack one of those. What? Did we go through that much fertilizer? I mean, I guess we don't really need it right now, but wow. We were really relying on the compost heap before. Alright, so you guys, what the heck are you guys doing? Okay, yeah, we're trying to get down to some of this stuff. Is this... That's some free slime. That's navigable. We can kind of mine up here, get some of this stuff. And that should that'll hopefully push that a little bit. Oh, we've been working our way up here to drain this water. Which we haven't done yet. Architect. Max. Nope. Ah! I don't know where you came from. Any day now. Oh, it says you are our rancher. How is that? Oh, I'm a silly boy. This should be sedimentary. So that'll get us back on track for this direction. And I probably will kind of need to continue down here at some point. There's like a seam of slime there, though. Well, if I knock out some of this, I could maybe close off the rest. Actually, if I dig out up here, I can put a tile there. Morning. Oh, I need to get this too. Let's see, I was going down here for coal. And eventually more coal. And we've not found the oil edge down this way either. I think this pump is long since done. Alright, so how goes construction up this way? Are you... You're merely idle. Oh, we completely removed our vent, and, you know, it takes so long for stuff to happen that we just forget about stuff. Wrong system. Alright. Do I need to replace this again? I think I may... Now, last time they actually just deconstructed some stuff when I did this. And this was straight up new. So I don't know... why this isn't getting done. Oh. Well, I found out... we didn't break through. I guess meteors have the ability to pass through tiles? Which is crazy stupid. I must not have the ability to actually get over here. Okay, we built this and it already took an impact. There's a little bit of coal left here. Makes 54 tons. Oh, yeah, dirt's gonna be a little adventure in the New Balance. Gopher. Was I going up here? Yeah, nothing I need right now. No, that was just neutronium, not a volcano spawn. I know we're working on this. Okay, so we're down here. Yeah, we need to get a tile in there. And it looks like we might need to get up here and try to stop any nonsense going on here. Now, in order to continue this way, you almost have to knock out all the sand. Mornings. Okay, we finally got this done, so all this water should be down here. Drainage is still imperfect. Ooh, yeah, I might want to filter that before we go digging into slime. I'm actually surprised this stuff isn't off-gassing, but it's not been broken edges. We've kind of technically got this. You know what? We're on suits now, so having water down here wouldn't really matter. Also, it looks like the natural... there's still a Pacu out here. Natural Pacu life cycles are not holding up well. Because they used to be in, like, all of the ponds. And I thought I'd seen some of them still. But that's almost looking like the last Pacu egg. Well, alright, so maybe we need to push out there and get that... So we've got all critter eggs. Into that. And actually, up here we can... it's going to be a mess to clean up afterwards. Alright, how is our power? Oh, we just sent all our builders up there, didn't we? You know what? We're trying to do training, but I think most of our delivery is done. So how about all our exosuit engineers? Also pay attention to building stuff. Hey, we finally took down our bunker door. We had to expose it a little bit. And this ladder seems to get damaged a lot, so let's just get rid of that. Well, actually, we should wait until get rid of the other one, because it's kind of a precondition. And yeah, we must have hit nighttime before we got this bioscan. So I'm going to have to wait until morning and then kick that off. Meanwhile... yeah, that might give me a path through, but... maybe we got regolith down here? That's like through the... through this stuff. Yeah, the way meteors go through is a little wonky. Alright. Are we going to get any change in... oh, we got one new piece of wire built after making priority changes. No new meteor damage here. We reclaimed... I wonder if they've not... oh. Oh, we left steel up here. That's no good. And the poor door that can take infinite damage. Alright, so we actually are starting to draw down the water here, so I may have to put in a filter here at some point. At some point, I'd actually like to explore the surface here, but... oh, I forgot to wait. It's partway through the day. So I'm afraid to disturb two of my oxygen stations at once, because they're still trying to rebuild this one, and they're just not getting to it. Well, priorities, priorities, priorities. I don't know that it will matter. Oh, they've actually done it. Alright, so this is now redundant. This is now redundant. We've cleared some water out of here now. Does the station fit? The station does not fit. So I can make that a room. But I guess I'm gonna have to pump all this water over here to clear out space. And it was nice cold water, too. Can dupes get over here? Granite. Dip, 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 dip. I mean, that'll work. So I can't actually pull off power room here yet. You got liquid everywhere here. Well, I mean, going up through here isn't going to be that much farther around. Ooh, we are going to need to jump, though. Oh, but the power. The power. This is going to be like, if anything, kind of a temporary run. I was like, meh. Alright, so it's going to take a very long time. I mean, I could try to go ahead and put in the doors just to say, hey, it's a room. Yeah, he delivered the ore. But we're going to have to start looking at what we can do on this side. Okay, we still have to do the gas vent over here as well. This is pretty nicely contained. We need... It's not convenient, but it's doable. Alright, so this is igneous. I didn't know I had igneous in here. Granite, granite, granite. That's ice. Probably want a way through here. Granite. Oh, and... No, I might be able to get away, because this is it's allowed to get to be a pretty big room. So I might be able to do like that. Oh, heavy watt. You know what? There you go. That closes it off. And the dupes can pass through. Okay, it does count as a room. It's still missing... It's not... doesn't even recognize it as a possible room. I guess that's what the stations are for. Say, hey, consider this to be a blah 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 room. So I'm just about to start pumping all this water over... Yeah, there wasn't enough height for... Well... No, I'd have to do some serious rearranging of things to fit it in. So there's this, and then we can refined metal. We don't need very much. Go ahead and use the iron for now. Oh, that's right. We turned you off because we were backed up on hydrogen. We're no longer backed up on hydrogen. I should probably automate the if we're too far backed up thing. Oh, which reminds me, I want to try and automate these things so that we don't over-tune them. Why is... Oh. I thought we had a path down here. I might not even have a path over there. I just wanted to make sure I had that ladder if I needed it. We got this stuff locked in, so we're kind of good. Oh. Okay, so the depressurization program has gone well. You know what we probably need to do? This doesn't seem to have had any state change issues, but there's no reason to run this unless we're getting to unreasonably high pressures. And of course now you're dormant, but that should hopefully make sure that this has plenty of room to run. So we're going to get down here. Well, there's some coal down here. And hey, we'll need the iron eventually, I presume. Algae's not super urgent. Chlorine's there if we need it. And eventually, well, we're actually oh yeah, we're using these suits to do the rebuilding over here right now. So, room. Okay, we've got a power room. I guess I'm going to build these bigger in the future if I want to do the inboard filtering. So, what do we got? So if I take one of these, I can go blup, 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 blup. But, well, that takes out the ladder, which we need for service of this thing. So, yeah, I need to work out how I organize these rooms better. So you've got room for all the valve stuff. So right now I pretty much end up putting it outboard. So if we go out, get the hydrogen filter, keep going, get the oxygen filter, and then the overflow filter. So if this has a backlog, here, let's stick an output driver on here while we work. And I can probably take this over here and let that keep going for, well, as long as it goes once we put in the automation. Oh, we got our yeah, this is gonna be really cramped. So we need to do memory and then pass through the vent. I guess I can do a little out and back. And then we need the memory pass through this and loop around. Or you know what? I can get some space over here as well. Maybe. Oh, this is actually ice. So granite, ice. Nope. And isn't it a helpful little sweeper here? So I get a little bit of space in here to work. Because I need the element sensor and the gas valve. So I need like 3 tiles. Well, no, if I bring it out here, up to there, well, yeah, then I have to do the funky loop around thing. Or do I like bring it out through sensor? Or actually I bring it out through a sensor through a valve. And then the rest of it out this way. So I could still fit 1 in here, probably. Oh, art student. Maybe your paintings aren't terrible anymore. What do you think? I just put somebody in there to finish some art? And boy, how did he need practice? Well, somebody did a good art piece here. Oh, and how is my water temperature doing? It's doing okay. Could use the outright water. Uh-oh, are we... So they did that. And this is feeding my suits down here. Yeah, some of it's still getting through. Oh, they're on right now, so the station is on. Alright, so now, alright, we got that done. I just want this out of my face right now. I want to rethink how this is done. So element sensor, oxygen, going into gas valve. Yeah, you know, if I didn't leave I kind of wanted to leave a space here for gas buffering. Oh, you know what? If I built these so it was on the other side, I'd have this space for gas buffering. Anyway. And then... sent... Alright, so we still need to delete this. So we're going to go here to here. Oh... No, this is going to be your oxygen. Let's not hook that up just in case. And then the pass-through went out here. Actually, it's going to work a little bit better even if we did... gas shut-off. Wait, did I do a valve or a shut-off here? Gas... We could go straight into here. That'll probably work. Element sensor. Alright, so pass through from here. Wait, why? Oh, because I have to go through the element sensor. Oh, and we can get our shut-off for here. And ventilation. So the pass-through. Ventilation. Oh, this is hooked up and it is... Well, actually, up to this point it's fine, but we shouldn't be allowing this to be going through right now. Until our sensors are properly hooked up. So then we have to get back to somewhere. I don't want that to be an unlimited valve. I mean, that's a relatively... So this shouldn't be oxygen here, but it'll be fine eventually. It'll just pass through for a little bit. And then you are hydrogen. Oh, and power almost hit him. And we almost might as well do that. We can take out that other corner. And then we'll be ready to hook things up. Hmm. What's drawing power here? Or are we just kind of hanging on the edge? Oh, we got all this stuff. Oh, and you need to be set to above a bunch. What else do we got? We got some valves. We got our water pump. Oh, I mean, this isn't running much, but this would be a pretty simple thing to do as a automation filter as well. All right, so we're still waiting on power. But this one isn't going to be running much. So this is going to be a what? A element sensor. Oh goodness again. I should probably take a break if it's been 2 hours. So pause that. There should be auto saves, so that'll be fine. So I will be back in a few minutes. I just want to get up and stretch and refill my water and all that good stuff, and we'll rewire this switch. I need to check on the water pumping over on the other side, and then that should reduce the power usage of all my pumps. And we'll be making more power when they do run. And then we can actually see about using our natural gas geysers to generate a little bit of power and do the grand power network to take advantage of that. It's not gonna be, well, or I set up industries near those things. That's another possibility. Anyway, in a few minutes. Going up. You beautiful people. So, I guess that one's got to stay a ladder. Man, if they're on exosuit duty, it just takes so long to get back. And the problem is you don't... Ah! Well, I can at least try to get near to the truck, or actually I can even try to get near to home base from this height. See, you got to make that body retrieval easy. Just put it right along the path, pick it up on your way back to the truck. Okay, he is actually using turn. I wonder if he gets full turn. Or if it's going to be a little bit shorter, like, to match me. Or maybe he just didn't touch this fight at all. Or maybe it's just broken. broken. Because his AI was written expecting a longer turn than he has. Maybe it's just broken.
Run.
Ready, viewers? May as well just start the game. So, as you probably know, oxygen not included has created an...
Alright, and that seems like I got a wrong length there. Anyway. We are on this one. Welcome back. Alright, so we've marked that for removal, and we were just trying to think about... Oh, we've also got Jobs Master, General Engineer, Farmhand. Our Rancher is nowhere near trained yet, so I guess we'll just keep people ready for Farmhand. Meep. I don't think Meep's done Farmhand yet. Nope, nope. I misread. Bonnie's ready for Electrical Engineer. Does anybody... Who... Ashcan? I think Ashcan's one of our original farmers. We've got a little bit of time on this yet. So, Meep and Ada. Meep. Ada. Has Meep done... Meep has done Plumber. Has Ashcan done Plumber? Has Meep done Exosuit? Meep has not done Exosuit. We got a lot of people on there right now. Not the greatest. Alright, so ventilation. So we're going to have an element sensor to our exit pipe. Oh, there's a ladder there. Oh. Ventilation, element sensor. I can't put it through there. I want to be able to continue on that way. Oh, wait. Okay. So I guess we do that. Alright, that might take care of it. Other one's a liquid valve controlling your entry of the stuff into there. We've made a little bit more steel. How big? Well, I still don't know. I haven't even got it into glass yet. So I can't make a solar panel. I could... Well, I need 500 for a door. And then meteor scanners are just regular refined metal. Alright, now, and this looks like we're relatively hooked up down here. Oh, we were actually waiting for some power stuff. Okay, I can get rid of you. Alright, so this goes through there, and this goes through here. Oh, got a little bit of hydrogen out there. Probably what was already loaded into the pipe. So, that'll damage a station. But in general... Wait. We're still getting... Oh, our oxygen pipe is back. Okay, in part because this pipe is still... But that's not good. Oh, nope. Okay, the hydrogen sensor is catching it, though. So yeah, if oxygen, extra oxygen will just end up out this way. But it might occasionally go through the hydrogen pipe. Oh, wait, what? Oh, really? That's just unnecessary. Okay. And that, well, that's not going to be running for a long time. Oh, we do have to set the sensor, which was filtering out hydrogen. Alright, how is our power control station going? Or, our water relocation program. No liquid output. Oh, I must have been one tile off. Morning. Yep. You know what? I actually don't like this. I could see that flowing back into here and ending up in the wrong spot. You know what? It's a mesh tile. It'll be fine. And I want this done before that. Alright, well, it's cut off, so that's good. That is a lot of steam. I don't know. Well, this is colder. So it's like if we could find a way to steam that and get the water back down here cooled off, that'd be great. Maybe if I enclosed this and like let it come back under the cool area here. I don't know. In any case, we're just kind of struggling to fight off the massively hot asteroids out here. So hopefully this won't cause too much overflow here. And of course now we're going to be running a pump continuously in an area where we don't have the power buffs. Alright, so silly question. I could get the height here. Heavy watt. Raw metal. I probably need to go mining for gold at some point. We're still doing pretty good. Oh, we actually run out of... You need power to fill the coal generator. Does this thing not actually work here? Well, we'll have more room once we get this cleared out. So, has anybody... Oh, we must not be able to get down here. And it's almost nighttime, so they're definitely not going to do it now. Oh. Hmm. So I think celestial detection only works if it's exposed. Preferably with a broad scan of the horizon. So I'm going to need a lot of blast door. Are we held up on... We are held up on lime again. Oh, how's my eggs doing? It's been a while. Oh, we got our Pacu egg. I completely forgot about that project. And then I need to get my fish release back. Not that I've got tons of algae, but we can mine some. No, it's food. Ooh, that's actually not... Well, they can get in from both sides. It's fine. In fact, these things... They do include Pacu, so you could just have one down here. I'm actually surprised how few eggs we have. Given how smoothly things were going earlier. Alright, food... Pinch of peppermint. Alright, what are we making? We're making omelets. Barbecue uses it. Bristleberry. There's a lot of pinch of pepper nuts out there. I don't know if this will ever get a chance. Oh, I wonder if the hatches got overcrowded and stopped laying so many eggs. Oh, you know what? We need to remove this one. I forgot about you. And where'd I put that battery? Forgot about that. Oh, and we got all the stuff cleaned up over here. Interesting. Okay. Ooh. I mean, I guess one of our Drecos died. So we'll need to keep an eye out for that next egg. I guess we don't have a place to put plastic. Or Weezewort seeds. Alright, so this, if we get the chance, make those. We don't... So we've got a lot of things that use the berries. We're just not making a lot of them right now. Oh, I actually had this disabled. And we still used our fertilizer? I must have left it on. Well, of course it's not going to be here. But anyway. We're just not making it anymore. But I swear we had some. Alright, so... how's about that door? It's almost nighttime. So we've definitely gotten over here. I'm not sure if this is walkable, so let's... Ew. I'd kind of like not to dump the water on here if I could. Oh, this is open to space, isn't it? Is this... We only could build with regolith. Nope, there's not any granite or anything here. Meteors keep falling on my head. Actually, we can build up to here. Jeez. Okay, just a ladder. Now, did we... I don't have storage defined for steel, even sweep. I should just have some place to put steel so we pick it up, I guess. Alright, so partials. Because once upon a time, this was everything. So, take those off. If I sweep it, we can go ahead and put clothing in there. Liquefiable. I mean, if I sweep it, put it somewhere. Organic. Yeah, that makes sense. Refined metal. Yeah, if we sweep it. And seed. And I might want to have a priority storage. Well, I'm mostly going to use steel up top, I guess. Ew. Microchip. I don't know why it's outside of a power room. Oh, speaking of which, if I were to remove this door, would this all count as one big room? Oh, the water's going fast. 77 tiles. So it's a little janky. I guess running the pump here is making us run full tilt on power. Very little iron. Try to get some kind of control over what they use for the microchips, just by making it the easiest thing to get to. This means we don't actually need to pump this water out, but hey, we need the water anyway. What time of day is it? It's almost nighttime again. But hey, we got over here. And this is... Oh gosh, this is... Never mind. We need to build a tile here to contain this. Or it's just gonna fall all the way down. This is all regolith. I should probably see about building up the pump system for this before it fires up, and then figure out where to pump it to later. The sad thing is, it's like there's a bunch of raw materials here. I'm gonna want at some point. Well, I guess I should build a containment room so that I have the option to go for those materials later. Alright, first thing in the morning, somebody get your butt out here. So something like... We're not going to need much space, but I will need a little bit of working space over here. To have, like, pumps and stuff. Oh, and I'm going to want my main passage to not go through this room, you know, maybe? If I do something with this water, I could come through that way, perhaps. Of course, I might actually want to close this off anyway. I don't know. Oh, I was really trying to avoid doing that. Really, I was. But hey, we finally opened the door. Ah. Alright, is this... Actually, consumables is probably the... Huh. That is the farthest behind in training level. Oh, no, you know what? Wait. Wait until we got everything cleared out. Oh, and that's going to affect this as well. Actually, is that anything here can't melt, pretty much. As a practical matter, anything here is not easily meltable. By empirical evidence. Yeah, there's just a couple of places that it like really loves to drop meteors. And it's like right at the peaks of the biomes, so it destroys them. Oh, we got enough steel for a blast door. And I have to figure out what I want to do with this. It's almost nighttime. We should wait on that. Alright, what else is going on? We've explored most of the way down here. We got down here for the Paku Fry, and I completely forgot about that project. So the slime lung has been merciful. And okay, so far no secret thingies down here. Alright, so there's no great urgency to deal with the rest of this. There's some coal over here, which is still going down. There's coal down here. There is coal down here. There is coal down here. We got another door. Morning. And this is kind of a direction I need to go. This is kind of a direction I need to go as well. Oh, this has been heating stuff up. But that's gonna kind of turn into a big slime elimination project. Well, they're both gonna turn into slime projects, aren't they? That one not so much. I'm actually kind of coming at this from two directions right now. Let's see, so if I open this up, we've currently got very, very light carbon dioxide and very, very high pressure down here. But we've had a morb in there, it seems like. Although, I'm not... He seems to have killed himself somehow? Maybe they've got ages now. Oh yeah, how is... Eh, we got a Paku. Paku Fry, which has no egg information yet. As if we weren't low enough on algae already. Am I still doing algae, oxygen? Where is... Up here. No. Oh, also got a little power station up here, could potentially do. Oh, and we were going for some coal at one point. And this will eventually get me to coal. Alright. Oh, we were waiting for a morning. We might make it. Don't dig your head in here. I hate it when they do that. Ooh, we're gonna have to keep an eye on this one because she can drown herself here. Oh, okay, I think that's her. No, no, that's Joshua. That's Ada, okay. Ooh, we've had a breakthrough. Constantly regenerating health. So I should probably check to see if anybody needs healing. Okay, cool. Just remembered that. So actually, there's not really a whole lot else over here. We've seen the edges of it now. There's still this, but this is pretty much just regolith at this point. We got all that coal. So got idle, you say? Well then, boys. So this opens up a direction for us to clear stuff out. And, oh, I want to work on this, which means I'm going to need another route through here. These are getting dangerously close to coming together, actually. Plumber. We got understudy groundskeeper. Is Ari. Already done that. It's gonna be diggers and miners shortly. Never been a builder. Okay, we're actually relatively clear of slime lung here. Although not as much downward. So we need to make some space. For the water to sit. And we'll take all this stuff out so we can get up over here and around. I need to get rid of this water too, but for now I just need to have a way around this room, which... Let's see, natural gas... how did this junk get in here? I guess got an old diagonal shot. Oh, and these are in greater than usual danger. All right. So here's a question. Could I push my cool area out to here to get this thing to shut up? It hasn't even done its own area yet. That's probably a no. But our pump's done. Now, there might still be a lot of water in this area. And this is kind of full again, so... So we need to open up this. We can start clearing this stuff out. Praying that this... Wait, you know what? We can wait on you. We can wait on you. Just in case. And this should not be so much that the tightness of the space limits how much gas we get. Let's see, do we have any little mining projects we need to attend to? There's iron over there, not a big deal. We got 2 volcanoes we don't really have a way to make use of right now. I'm just kind of ignoring this hydrogen problem. I've got to get the... I got to grab this stuff sooner or later. But right now I want to get the one that's... and I guess I can experiment with petroleum power. We're doing this, we can get down here, but I wanted to focus a little bit on... so, let's see. Oh, you know what? So from here... We go up this way. From here, I mean, they're probably about equidistant. This might actually be a playthrough where if I went down and got some plastic going. I mean, like, the Drekos are doing nice and all, but they're still not huge amounts. Then I would be able to... Oh. This will happen tomorrow morning, I'm guessing. They're still not industrial scale quantities. How are the Drekos doing? Oh, yeah, you know what? I do need to check my eggs again. Smooth hatchling stone... Ooh, stone hatchlings were something... I think we wanted to move back a little bit towards... Because they eat rocks. And rocks are one thing we're definitely going to have a lot of. Now, my smooth hatchlings, we still got 4 of them. They're fine. Oh, I also wanted to... Now, these guys never say... Oh, now they say they're overcrowded. Now, is this because it's overcrowded? I wish they explained this better. So I guess if we want to keep our coal going, I need to finally move the kitchen somewhere. So right now the food's here. So this might not be a bad spot. We got the carbon skimmer. And we could possibly do some extra kitchen stuff over here. But if I do that, I need to find a new place for my power generation. Now, I've got a big power room up here, so if I, like, hooked this network up to some stuff over here, and then did this one a wire over that way, I should be able to get, you know, sort of one power room for all that stuff. Alright, so... and yep, it's gonna need its own everything. Power is where I almost wish I could copy paste. Well, I guess the battery is gonna be the least access. Oh, where? I wanted this to be the hallway. And I can no longer turn this into a power room easily. Well, you know what? This can be the hallway. That's fine. Let's just lock that. And although we should clean this out a bit because, and that's going to be a hallway. We need to go there. These are places they transit a lot. Oh, and this isn't refining gold because our hatches are producing it. How much wolframite do we have? Not much. I'm going to need tungsten at some point. Is that even still automated? Oh, it's not even automated at this point. I unplugged it at some... So let's do some small-scale tungsten. Insufficient resources lime. Yep, that's believable. I probably do want to hang on to a smooth hatchling egg. Alright, power. So you're going to be the thing we need the least access to. We're going to need... the coal generator. We're going to need the... if anything, I just need more stuff in here in general. I don't know. We're going to need the coal storage. We're going to need the backup manual generator. And then our ultimate goal is to hook this into here and then swap this network. Oh, shipping, auto sweeper. I probably could have set this up so they could share the same coal storage, but eh. And power, conductive wire. Morning. Oh, wait, I'm at... Well, I mean, we probably won't overload anything in a few moments there. I mean, things won't even be working yet, right? So now we got one big power room. I might need a mechatronics engineer to get my auto coal feed going. Oh, I forgot automation wire. This is going to be visible. I mean, it doesn't really matter that much. Oh, should these be tuned up when they're not running? I'd need an OR gate at this point, I think, though. Alright, so this is apparently the more stressed network. Although some of that could be cooking, and we're just about to move it all over to the other side. Oh, because we have got this power down here. So we're still on buildings. Ooh, we're only partially automated down here. This is almost surely a coal storage, and I don't need you. I mean, free meal wood is free meal wood. We don't think we're going to need that anymore. I don't want to worry about this for now. We can replace them later. We did have to replace a few paintings. We're down to 2 glossy Drecos. Oh, I wonder if I need more ranchers now that... Production 92%. Now that I've got all these critters. Because that is going to be key to coal and lime. Also, mechatronics seems to be not happening, but I don't know that we're doing a whole lot right now. Got a little bit of blue oxygen stuck up there. Alright, so we need to move, realistically 1 musher. And these might not be very good spacing right now. And if I need a second one later, I need a second one later. No, or, you know what? Let's wait on that and see if we can just get all the stinking grills in one place. And there's never going to be a need to make this a room, I don't think. Oh, there's one plant there. Ooh. 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 Oh, and my egg. So actually, we might be able to do... Oh no, we got another 4 spaces here too. Because we're gonna have the now larger egg cracker. Yeah, well, maybe we just go for grill consolidation. Although the grills are gonna need... Oh, the grills are gonna need... Okay, so that one fits. That's gonna leave me with no place to have the egg... Well, maybe I just have the egg cracker in its own little grill somewhere. Like... What if we make this the egg room? That's totally not creepy. Alright, oop. If I'm going to do power to you, then I need to just go ahead and finish this. Which one is my plant layer? Okay, so you are actually not something... Ooh, I'm going to have to go around the plants. Yep. Okay, so you're already hit by that. You're there, you're there. We don't need this one anymore. Alright, so that should get us... Alright, so you're going to be the omelet grill. Then we need... We're definitely going to need a mushroom grill. And a stuffed berry grill. And a gristleberry grill. And a barbecue grill. And a pickled meal grill, just in case. Alright, so you were stuffed berry grill. Definitely got that covered. You were pickled meal grill. Got that covered. You were gristleberry grill. Got that covered. You are barbecue grill. Got that covered. And you were omelet grill, which we got covered. So this one is not even doing anything. This has not been replaced yet. The spacing didn't quite work out. So I guess we've got a little bit of a thing going on over here. We can go ahead and add one more. Glossy Draco egg. Ooh, we actually got two of them. Yeah, but I mean, staggering them a little bit will be good. Oh, I never copied my slime storage. Or my decomposable storage. Alright. I don't think we'll need this stuff. Oh, and this has been replaced. This is going to turn into a doorway. No, I've got a lot of copper I'm not using. I can use that for base stuff. Oh, and this can be open. Actually, this can be open too. I always forget to deal with those. And then... for the time being, we'll need to leave that insulated. I mean, that'll probably work out. Wait, that could... Well, no, actually, since they can't walk here, that won't break suit isolation. I should probably clean up the floor in here. Just to be safe. So we need the big things, or the awkward to place things. Oh, stations. Grooming station. Be convenient to us coming to the door. Critter drop-off. Morning. Can fit into a space there. Critter feeder. I don't know how many hatches I'm going to have in here. Probably not more than 2. Or not more than 2 types. Right now, it looks like we got basic hatches. So I think with the death of fertilizer generators is a... I mean, you could still run fertilizer generators, it's just not going to be power positive. It's going to actually cost you power. Seasoned miner? Oh, you know what? Oh, we don't have a Marie. Game. Marie. Well, you've already done that. You could actually go into Seasoned Rancher. Now, I am going to be thinking about doing some... Oh, I've completely forgotten about my little geyser project. Oh, man. Even paused, it's slow scrolling now. We've got 12 cycles to finish this. So we got the water down to a manageable level. We're going to want to go in here. There's no point in giving Slime Lung a chance. No mercy for Slime Lung. I guess I don't. Do I really need this level? I mean, they're in suits. They can come down here. Well, I do want some place to stick deodorizers, just so we don't have Slime Lung everywhere. And then that will allow us to... We should have gotten sedimentary rock doing this. Go around the geyser so that we can cut this off, get us, good golly, a gold pump. Things are going to be very hot over here. Yeah, gold pump. I cannot make that. Yeah, we don't have a super high temperature basic metal yet. Maybe that'll be, because I know they added steel, but that counts as a refined metal. And ceramic, which will let you do like gas bridges and things. Igneous is good for that. For now, we don't really have anywhere to go. I just want to get all this stuff, infrastructure built. And since I'm going to be locking this in here, I should probably replace this. Oh, I was trying to think about whether it'd be better to go in or down or up. With oxygen, I think natural gas in oxygen would tend to go down. So it would be better to have the entry door above. Buildings. So then we can stick a... Have heavy water at least here. If we hook it up to something else for the time being, that would be fine. Alright, so people out there are working on that. Back to ranch number 2. So I have to decide how I want to break these up. So right now we got everything except smooth here. You know what? I've got the hand sanitizer here. So let's leave the sage hatchlings here. And do hatch with... Actually, this is one possible solution to all my excess food. Feed them my odd meal lice. Muckroot, lice loaf. Nutrient bars. I'm never gonna get mush fry. Pickled meal. Not sand. Got a lot of sandstone still, I think. Maybe I should do... Well, if we do stone hatch, sedimentary rock, and... we really just have to do sedimentary rock until we get some differentiation. Storage not assigned. Oh, was that in the other one? Oh well. Critters. Hatch, hatchling, stone hatch. Alright, so this is overcrowding. Critters... did somebody just die? Oh. Alright, 96. It was at one time 12. 96... That would be 8? And you will be hatchling and sage hatch. So hopefully they'll auto-wrangle the stone hatch down to the other pen. And I guess I should actually leave this closed so they don't kind of wander out there and no longer count as being in the stable. And did I? Yes, I did. Oh, you know what? Since some of that stuff counts as food, those actually have to be 8s. So our stone hatches down there. I thought they wrangled 2, but maybe they did it both at once. Ooh, we're down to 2 smooth hatches. Did we have an egg? Oh, we got both of our things full. So we'll have to see if we get an egg later. Oh. Well, that's one of them. Maybe I could wrangle that, I'm not sure. Okay, you are no longer overcrowded. We've got 2 ranchers working on it. So this little project, I'm not going to have power available, but if I ever want to plug it in, I might as well have the door there. We're almost never going to go inside of here. And this is going to turn into a service passage. Although, down here, we're going to be doing more stuff. We're starting to balance out on these. Oh, and I'm going to need an element filter somewhere. But we have no power. Well, like, I guess I could run off this power, maybe. Actually, how much space do I have here in this power room? Because that's close enough it could be actually used here. 55? Yeah, we could expand that a little bit. 77 to 52. You're probably going to net out around 1. Because that's the peak. Going to get cut in not quite half, and then about half for the dormancy cycle. So, yeah, that'll barely even run 1. Alright, so we've got 10 cycles. I think we'll be able to close the room by then. You know, ladder up here. But I might have to switch this over to here. Hey, One Jelly Bean, how's it going? Doing pretty good. I mean, the meteors are griefing me a lot, but... oh, and... See, I've seen you playing this game, right? You kind of know how things have been working? They kind of they like completely nerfed. And why aren't you planted? The fertilizer synthesizer. Gas gen. So I should probably build them for actual fertilizer at some point. But I have not done that yet. Apprentice architect. Airy. Okay, we got a baby stone hatch, which means one of our eggs is done. Got another glossy drecklet. Got another hatchling egg. Oh, maybe our coal's starting to go up now that we fixed the overcrowding problem. Happy. Yep. I mean, after the start of the game, food seems to be pretty easy. Like, what even is my food? A bunch of mushrooms, lots of berry sludge. Lots of berry sludge. Lots of fried mushrooms. Yeah, I guess I'm still kind of making fried mushrooms. I'm no longer making them as much as we're out of fertilizer. So at some point, I'll need to get some fertilizer synthesizers, adding their little pittance to the natural gas. Yeah. Ooh, we're using power for... No, okay, we're done. Alright, so we're working on that. We're hopefully working on this. So we're thinking right now... Well, you know what, I can... Yeah, I can save myself a little bit of filtering by, like, pre-vacuuming this just to out before it starts going. I'll just keep an eye on it. And then... Oh, natural gas gens are a little bit of a pain because you have to drop the water somewhere. Although I've already got a mesh floor in this place. So I'm gonna make it even go above here down to the floor, and I mean this is only overflowing, and we'll have to deal with it someday. Maybe we run this water back into the fertilizer synthesizers, and well, in that case, I'd want this room to be bigger, but we could deal with that between cycles if we need to. So if that is how it plays out. Well, this is already artificial tile, so could do that. Although, ooh, I'm gonna need. Well, I mean, it doesn't necessarily have to move within the room. We turn this into mesh tile. We turn this in. Let's see, granite would be the common material here. Maybe I'll leave myself a little bit of room in this place. We don't necessarily have to actually be able to move within the room. Oh, we are going to have to actually open something. Yeah, that's not even available. I might be able to do a little passage over here if I need to. So we'll see if this ends up still counting as a room. And if it does, we'll be all set. Well, we still have to run power over from there and gas over this way. And hope things don't cook. Yikes. Oh, and I have to start disposing of my carbon dioxide. There's that little problem. Courier. Nails. And eventually we'll can bump somebody out there. Or I'm gonna need another miner at some point. But as people start freeing up from courier, we can do that. Alright, we looked at our edible. Critter egg. How's our smooth hatchling population? I could maybe repopulate them a little bit. Oh, I did 2 eggs. Oh well. Plastic is good, right? Oh, did I ever set? I never set the recipe for you. And you have been set. I've actually been hatching a lot of eggs recently. How's our Pacu doing? Happy, 8 from feeder, still wild. Tube thing next to the food. The fish release? That's the fish food. Water could be better. Planters. The farm station. It can make fertilizer to help the plants go faster. If I had fertilizer, which gets back to the whole thing about the fertilizer makers. Teflon sponge. Hello. I'm pretty sure you're someone I've seen playing this game before. I'm also pretty sure you're on my hosting list. So, somebody I like who, well, I guess one of my usual qualifiers is keeping up some degree of conversation while you're streaming. Think about what you're thinking. So somebody I've enjoyed. So yeah, when I'm not on, check him out. How's it going? Were you streaming Oxygen Not Included today? Okay, well thanks. You've been known to play this, but you weren't playing it today. What were you playing? Stellaris. Oh, yeah. You know what? I saw somebody playing Stellaris on my hosting list earlier. We still got a sage hatchling egg. I think I've mostly cut down those ingredients. I've been technically eligible for a while. Oops. One of my eggs popped. But I've never felt that I actually had that average number. It's all been outliers. Yeah, you know what? That came in right before I was going to build a natural gas plant. So I've instead been focusing on getting power control stations and replacing filters with automation. They've got element pipe and vent element sensors now, so that cuts down some of my power usage. So actually, did I actually determine that this one worked? This one does work. Okay. Yeah, so I've been trying to boost power output of my generators, get hatches going again to get coal production up, increase efficiency. Okay, Deflon, thanks for stopping by and bringing friends. And I am just now hooking up, or preparing to hook up, my dormant geyser while it's dormant, and then there's a couple others. Yeah, so it's mainly, do I want to, figure out what I'm going to do with, I started doing the cross stream to YouTube because of another thing that kind of didn't work out. So I'd have to, I think I can actually restream to private, and then I just have to go in there and set the publish date to 24 hours. Or I actually work out doing a separate recording so then YouTube becomes a higher resolution. Although I haven't been dropping frames lately, I could possibly try turning that back up. Oh. We're going to need access here or ladders, one of the two. But that might still allow me to do the room measurement. Hey, still counts as a room. So now I just have to hook everything up. And I want to start, even though I haven't done full replacement yet. Ooh. Why did I have... Oh, I had a meeting tonight. I forgot about that. Aww. Aww. Well, so that's the current state of things. And how is steel going? I forgot about that. No, it's refined metal. Morning. 500 kilograms, enough for one door. So yeah, we still got some darkness down here. I haven't gotten into oil because I was moving up to explore this stuff, and it turned out meteors can really ruin your day. And basically it's just a matter of me finding attention for it to start strip mining slime biomes for mushroom fertilizer and gold. So that is the state of things now. Yes, we got 3 natural gas geysers, so I can. Oh, yep, this is the cosmic update. So you've got space; it's a vacuum. So resources do get sucked out. A lot of my water got boiled by the meteors and evaporated into space, which is unfortunate. Well, a lot of the natural water up here. And of course, all of my nullifiers are up here, so like one of them's just kind of fighting to reclaim all the heat up here. You know, these are probably having to deal with some. And yeah, it's been a little bit extra special difficult. Yeah, well, yeah, they keep adding more and more and more stuff. It's like I haven't even got back to the oil, which was the update I started in, which added more than what I had first seen on this. I also haven't really dealt with stress because I'm on the slightly higher difficulty. I just have a couple massage stations and a rec room, and I kind of let it pass. Oh, I do have to keep an eye on dirt. Well, the fertilizer maker lets you get back dirt if you really get desperate for it, but I should probably finish the research at some point, just so I don't have to worry about it. Okay, save, main menu, okay. So that is it for me. Thanks to Teflon Sponge for bringing some friends, and Joey Chef for AP, Catnox, Lizzie Live, Ocerat Gaming, Deadly Tacos, Doggin Lake, Tuleffer Karai, Stormy Ice Leopard, and Haskin TV for hosting me. Let me see if I can make any recommendations for where to go next. Oh, and meanwhile, I'll get this off for next time. So this is the one I have historically tended to stream. Times are US Central, but hopefully you can extrapolate from the red line to your local time zone. What do we got? You know what? Looks like, do I have hours? I do not have good hours. Look, it's a relatively recent start, though. So, Cheesecake Sands playing 1 Hour 1 Life. That's a game I want to get back to soon. Oh, it did not mute. He sometimes comes off a little bit, aggressive to some of the people he's, talking about, but otherwise he keeps up pretty good narration. He seems to be doing pretty good at the game. He's dropped in here before with some friends, so we're gonna go back there. Oh, okay, that's that. But yeah, if you're looking for someplace cool to hang out, that's someplace cool to hang out. Thanks for hanging out with me. Unfortunately, I have to run tonight. But I was definitely having fun with the game. I think I'm going to be hitting 1 Hour 1 Life on Sundays currently. It's been working out pretty good. And then, so oh no, I'm going to be out this Saturday. Yep. So I'll be programming tomorrow morning. And I'm pretty much out the afternoon. Maybe I'll do a late night stream when I get back. I don't know. We'll see. But that's life for you. Goodbye, and maybe next time.